Hi, welcome to Julie's Kitchen. Today we're going to make a butternut squash soup in the Vitamix. I just discovered this soup and I just had to share it with you because it was so fabulous. So what I did was I got my butternut squash and baked it this morning. I was up early with the boys and I just stuck it in the oven at 350 for like 50 minutes. Forgot all about it. Turned the oven off, walked away, I just pulled it out. So it's been sitting in the oven, but it's fully baked. I want to see what it looked like. So you can do these things, you can do prep work mindlessly, my point is if you just remember to put it in the oven, and I did 1,000 different other things, and now I'm going to make this soup for you, so now I knew where to get it. It was still sitting in the oven. A turned off oven, but an oven. So it's all nice and soft. You can't see that, but you can see when I cut into it how soft it is. And we're just going to peel it. It just peels like this. Just get the skin off, like so. And this is the basis of our soup. So these squashes are great to have in the winter because once again we're looking for closest to the source, things with lots of vitamins that our family will like, and to have these sitting on your counter and fun recipes to do with them that taste good and everyone's happy. So peel it all. In the middle, as you know with squashes, we're going to run into some seeds here and they're starting to fall out as you can see. No big deal. We're not going to put the seeds in. Don't ever put the seeds in, they'll be bitter. So the top of the squash never has any seeds in it. So you can just take this and get that ready for the soup. And then we just take this and get rid of the seeds. Use your hands, whatever's comfortable for you, to get what you need. And this is all nice and cool now. If I would have taken it from the oven hot, I would maybe have to do it a little differently. But it's all nice and cool so I can handle all the squash. And what we want to do is just make sure we get all the seeds out. And here we go. Now there's some recipes out there, I have not tried one, where you don't cook the squash. A soup that doesn't cook the squash. So I'm not familiar with those, but when I become familiar with them, and I like them, if I like them, I will promise to share them with you. Because I share everything with you guys because I want everybody to get really healthy. And it's so easy when you eat right. So we have 4 cups of unsweetened almond milk here. Don't buy the sweetened. You can buy the sweetened if you have to, but we're trying to cut off sugar, remember? So try to buy the unsweetened. But I know it's a journey, so if you need to have it, I'm not going to judge you for it. But eventually you want it unsweetened. And you take your squash and put it in the blender. I love my Vitamix. Could you do this in a regular blender? I don't really know because it actually cooks in this blender. That's what's so great about this recipe. I was doing this workshop and we had to cook lunch and there was no oven, so I heard you could make hot things in the Vitamix, so I did it. And lo and behold, I was like, wow, this is phenomenal. So then you want to take a piece of ginger, fresh ginger, take the skin off, and put it in. And if you really like ginger, it's like a thumb size. Depends your thumb is. So I'll put a little bit more. Because this is the size of my thumb. That was about right. Okay. And then I have this Rapunzel's vegetable bouillon. And once again, you're looking at your ingredients. And if you look at these ingredients, I recognize every word in the ingredient list. So therefore, I'm going to use this little vegetable bouillon for taste. Put that in here. I'm not going to use the whole thing. I'm going to use half of it. Okay? And a little cayenne pepper for you people that like spice. Lots of people do. Don't put it in if you don't like it. And maybe a little salt and pepper. Sea salt, of course. Nice pepper that you source very well. And voila! That is your lunch or your dinner or something that goes with your dinner. You put it in your Vitamix. We're going to turn it on and we're going to leave it on super high for 5 minutes and it will get hot. And I'll be back and show you what it looks like. Okay, so it's been running in the Vitamix for like 5 minutes and you can see the steam coming off. It's just amazing. So easy. You could do this so easy to make a lunch or to add to your dinner. Pour it into a bowl here. Look how pretty it is. It's like mustard yellow. And then You can sprinkle with fresh parsley. I'm going to sprinkle some pumpkin seeds on it. Just for fun. Anything you want. You don't have to do anything if you don't want. And then, I'll give it a little taste. It's hot. Ooh, I can take the cayenne in it. Just be careful if you like it hot. It's delicious. So this is so easy. So if you want to have a quick meal of any sort, remember to put that butternut squash in the oven while you're cooking breakfast or cleaning up the dinner the night before, because it can sit overnight once it's cooked, and then it's literally 5 minutes, the whole meal, once you got that butternut squash cooked. So that's my treat for today. Have a great day.